Y'all know, salon talk was some of the best times that I've ever had. Like salon talk. So I never forget one time I was in a salon, and I didn't frequent it again, but I never forget that it was the owner of the salon. It was a little kind of like little rough and tumble like neighborhood or whatever. And the owner of the salon was reminiscing on how when she was younger, growing up in the area that she grew up in. I'm from Baltimore, and how when she got into shit, or like when shit got thick, she never had to call her brothers. And she said that she with her chest. She was like, I never had to call my brothers. I never forgot that. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like when she got into fights, and she ain't say whether it was with a boy, girl, nobody. She said when it got thick, I never had to call my brothers, and I never forgot that. And see, it makes me think about that too, y'all, because I'm in this time of we see, this administration and what's going on. It makes me really sad too for the state of affairs of people, and especially it makes me sad for women. You know what I'm saying? Because the community is really predicated off of the health of women, and because women are not in the place that we should be, this is why a lot of this stuff is taking place too. And I know that it's very hard sometimes for people to hear things like this, and women especially to hear this, but I'm going to tell you something. It's not about me picking on women. It's not about me making women feel a certain way, because I am a woman. Biologically, I'm a woman. And it's not about trying to hurt your feelings. It's trying to appeal to you to have you understand something. That you can talk about this man, we can talk about this man, we can talk about Donald Trump, we can talk about it all we want to until we blow in the face. But the reality is this: until women get our shit together, there's no need for us to keep talking about the brotherhood. What's the use in us trying to take down the brotherhood when there's no sisterhood? And there is none. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am blessed to have good friends. And I honestly believe that I have good friends because I am a good friend, right? Um, and I strive to be a good friend. And I strive to be a good sister too. Even to sisters that weren't good to me as a sister, right? But I want y'all to hear this and to understand that until women get their stuff together, until women stop this, all that we see is going to keep happening. And it is predicated on women. Women are needed, women are powerful, women are necessary. Women have to stop this. In these times when people don't have food, people don't have clothes, y'all know damn well that if women was in the position that we supposed to be in, and if we was on our square, none of this shit would be happening. Nobody would be without a house, damn near. Nobody would, unless you was just, whatever. Nobody would be without clothes. Nobody would be without food. But because women are not on our square, we not doing what we supposed to do. We don't have each other's back to the degree that we should have each other's back. We have each other's back when we want to, you know, when we don't want to be held accountable for stuff. And I know, how did this become what? Yeah, it is about us, y'all. How is this about women? No, all that we see is because women are not on our square. We not in the position that we are in our. We not in the position that we were supposed to be in because of the posture of our own heart. Men are selfish. That's what they are. That's what they do. But because we are just as selfish, we just as selfish. We just as selfish. We just as much worried about ourselves. And I'm not saying don't worry about yourself, but worry about yourself to the degree what? That it harms other people too. If women was on their square, none of this shit would be happening. None of it. So I want to say this, and I beg that somebody hear what I'm saying instead of always feeling like when somebody like me pops up in a video, oh, everybody talking about women, everybody coming out. No, I'm trying to wake you the fuck up. I'm trying to wake you the fuck up and have you understand what your real power and your real authority is. We are handing, this world is on fire, and we are handing this shit over to them because women are not on their goddamn on square. I will never forget that woman saying that shit. I was like, that shit said shit. She said that shit with her chest. And she wasn't no young woman at the time. She wasn't super old enough, but she was like middle age. And this was about 10, 12 years ago. I'll say about 12, 13 years ago. She was like, I never had to call my brothers. I was like, whoa. Bitches was thorough. It was like when shit got thick, I never had to call my brothers. In times like these, I should be able to call my sister. And it don't mean just blood sister. It means I should be able to call my sisters. But what we got going on? You can see. You can see. It's not good, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. It don't matter how much we come up on this damn internet and we talk about this man and the dumb shit he's doing. The reality is this. What good does it do any of us as women to just complain about him, when the reality is that we don't have a sisterhood? When we get finished talking about him, when we get talking about all the stupid shit he does, guess what? We still don't have a sisterhood. And I'm not saying that some of us don't have good friends. Like I said, I am one of them. I have good friends. Shout out to my friend Karen. Shout out to Karen. Rest in peace to my friend Grace Demetrius. Shout out to Mary. I don't have a whole lot of them. Shout out to Crystal. Shout out to Apple. I don't have a whole lot of them, but I got some good ones. And it's a shame, but the reality is that my friends came in the clutch harder than my own sisters at times. And that's the facts. Somebody might feel away when I say this, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Wherever you can get your sisterhood, but that's the reality, y'all. We are women. Women are supposed to be handling the shit like this. When it goes left like this, women should be handling this. But because we all off blowing in the wind, worried about this piece of shit ass man and all this other stuff, we can't get our shit together. It never was about him. What good does it do us to talk about him when our sisterhood ain't shit? I'm sorry for all the cursing, but it's the truth. What do we expect him to nurture? This man don't give a damn. What is he gonna nurture? He's not the nurturer. Woman is the nurturer. Woman is the nurturer. He's not the nurturer. He don't give a damn about. He don't care. You see what's happening? That man cut them damn food stamps off, and he don't give a damn. He gonna get on his private jet, and he gonna take his ass somewhere. He gonna eat well. But here's the reality, y'all. We shouldn't have to rely on him. Where is the sisterhood? Where's the sisterhood? Stop. Yeah. I just had to get that off my chest. You know? In times like these, where is the sisterhood? You can talk about that man all you want. He's not going to change his mind. All this shit that you see, because when we are not on our square as women, it benefits him. He don't care. He don't give a damn about your kids not having nothing to eat. That's the goal. Why do you think he would cut off food stamps? 40 million people affected. He don't give a flying rat's Here is the indomitable truth. We shouldn't have to rely on outside agencies when we have a community. We shouldn't have to rely on outside agencies if we have a sisterhood. But we can't have a sisterhood because we don't even trust each other. So how are we going to have it? So, yeah, that's some things to think about. And we keep revisiting these things because people are not getting it. I want y'all to see. Can y'all see? I'm right in the sun. But yeah, we sisters until we got to be held accountable. It's not cool. Yeah, I'm not going to stay up here. But yeah, we think about that in these times. Excuse me. Every time I get on the microphone, I got to start burping. I never had to call my brothers when she got into a fight. And I know what what that mean. It mean exactly what I'm saying. What it mean. When the shit get thick, you shouldn't have to call nobody but your sisters. We got all these women, but no sisterhood. But we can sit up and complain about him. What good does it do us? What good? Oh, I'm only your sister when I'm agreeing with some dumb shit you doing, or you agreeing with some dumb shit that I'm doing. No, that's not a sisterhood, y'all. It's not a sisterhood. It's not a sisterhood. So anyway, that's my time. My name is Pierre Larkin, and yeah, where's the sisterhood? Work on the sisterhood. Peace.